Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our Dragon Age series.
Ready for some unofficial training opportunities?
We are
We've got
going
some young
to
fighters ready to go.
keep doing some of these team battles just for the extra experience while we celebrate today being a good day. Because it is. Today's a great day. There was an announcement last night about spending advancement or spending skill points for my LARP group. So all this stuff behind me that I use as my background might finally get put to use again. It'll be nice to actually get back there. We're still, based on the timing windows for this and the second advancement,
You've earned a portion of the receipts.
that they
Let me know
are
if you want to go again.
talking about.
Ready to go. This will be difficult.
The earliest would be April. Hopefully the vaccine's out more and we can actually keep doing it by then. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. So let's drop everything else, then we'll deal with that arcane warrior. You know what? There. You were close enough to death. Alright. But yeah, we are...
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
I will be happy to be out there again. You know, getting to play games, getting to do the LARP and enjoying myself out there. It'll certainly be a good time getting back out there, seeing people I haven't seen in over a year at this point. Because it's been over a year since our last event, thanks to COVID.
You've taught our fighters some valuable lessons. It will take some time before they are ready to challenge you again.
Oh.
With my thanks.
Alright, so we picked up the blood ring. I just have a specialization, which I obviously am not going to be putting into play here. Win. Needs more magic. And there's no way for me to get into blood mage with her, so let's see what's the best. Okay, more dexterity and attack. Constitution armor. Constitution armor it is. Cleansing aura. Yes. We're happy for that. So cleansing aura is one of the great abilities to pick up. You literally no longer need injury kits. And on higher difficulties, that's rather important. Because you definitely die a lot more than you do playing on a nice casual difficulty like this. In higher difficulties, you'll die all the time. But cleansing aura can take away the injuries from everyone except for Wind.
By forcing another spirit into your service? Of course not. I would. Of course, I am still young, beautiful,
This should be easy enough.
and my...
God, Morgan's a dick. Alright.
Legion of the Dead sighted battling Darkspawn near Orzammar. They have no orders while the road stands empty. News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont's insinuations against Lord Balin reveal the truth. Put Harrowmont
I've gone
to the
too
true
far.
cause of King Endrin's death? Shocking allegation.
I ran right past. I knew it was here. I don't know why the door didn't light up for me. Alright.
Allow me.
These are the
I could
personal
do that
apartments
for
of
you.
High General Lord Harrowmont. No visitors are allowed at this time.
If you're looking for Lord Doolin Forender, you'll find him at Tapster.
He went to the tavern. I forget that. See, it's been a few days since I last recorded this and took that quest and completely forget where he was. So, lots of backtracking today, it seems. Okay, let's jump in Tapster's Tavern.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you? Aye? Maybe I can help. You must be the one he's waiting for. Table at the back.
Alright. We'll have other quests to do in here in a bit.
I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me. Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden? But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary. Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The kings and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill. Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality. I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning. As you wish.
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you, Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, who could help me find Bronca. But I guess you're just like all the rest. Power-hungry deep lords. The only real concern they have is whose ass gets the throne. You don't have to play dumb, Warden. Their lackeys only come to me when they want something. Well, if you want the secrets of a paragon, do the work and find her. City's only living paragon, and she's been lost in the deep roads for 2 years. 2 years, and no one's raised a bleeding army to go look for her. What's it matter to you, huh? You trying to find out her secrets? That what Harrowmont sent you here for? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He looking to take it for himself? A little lost technology of the ancients to throw Balin right out of the picture? Aye, of course. I'm her bleeding husband, aren't I? She left me here and took our entire house when she left. Is that what you're looking for? Well, there it is. Fine. You keep on your errands. Until your boss really commits to looking, you're getting nothing but smoke out of old Ogren. Sod off, Duster.
Alright.
Atrosvala, champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing short of amazing. I must thank you for bringing both Faisal and Guidon back into the fight. His lordship was touched to see his old friends stand for him. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now. His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
Alright, cutscene me right there. Assassin I need to get from Zevran. It's probably the one I want. Actually, Duelist is the one I want, and I need to get that someplace else. Okay. We'll finish this for you. And down here, scatter shot.
Anyway.
Oh, important meeting with the would-be king. What do? We search for items and experience.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Imrin's throne. For us, the Darkspawn are a constant menace, so a blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king, and right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs? The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about it. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but casters and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city. Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends me troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
All right. And now we get to go into the third part of the city.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont endorsed by the Honorable Grey Warden, Lord Balin Furious.
I would be furious too. I stomped all over all his troops. And up until the team fight, I did it alone, even the 2v1s. Okay, and here's going to come a street fight. one more, and then we're done with these. This is going to be a theme we deal with until we finish this quest line. Is as we run around town, we're going to have people stomping all over us.
Like to buy something, I hope. I want that surface wealth coming back to us, Balin's ascension willing. I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Obviously, that has no use to me. I cannot possibly get... That's not good. That's not good. I already checked it with my 2 mages. Commander stuff. That can go. That can go. Acid flask can go. There's some of these up. Those can go. Non-Grandmaster runes can go. Regular gems, vellum, wolf pelts can all go. All this stuff except for the mushrooms can go. Alright. Cleared up a little inventory space. Always important.
On it.
Hey, I missed a wall carving on the cast. Which, I mean, you basically had Cass explained to us already today, so. Born into your role and nothing can change it.
There's a rich one. We'll get plenty.
Which I find it funny how they say, you know, you don't have that on the surface, but you definitely do. You have nobility. The one thing you don't have is the cast under nobility. Okay. Those are defeated.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform. Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity, especially for someone with a few connections above ground. As long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, you've got no further business.
Yeah, he wants you to smuggle for him. Not much on the smuggling.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get in your way. Stay away from me. I don't know nothing about it.
Alright, nice little shop here in Dust Town. I say nice little shop, kind of sarcastically.
Nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Of course.
Okay. Oh, hey, bolts. I can sell those. I missed that earlier. Remarkable amethyst we want. Our magic defense. So a lot of defense of the Reaper investments there. No, we're not gonna do those. Right. As cool as the warden stuff is, it's only tier 5. It's not good enough to keep. Honestly, those aren't good enough to keep either. Those are not things I'll be using long term. Alright.
You're back. You got more business for me? Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money. Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions. Her base goes everywhere in Orzammar. You cross her or even talk bad, your bones end up in the lava. Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money. Enough to know she don't
I'm gonna
fancy
skip
strangers
through
asking
these.
questions. Her base goes everywhere in Orzammar. Across could be if 30 silver came my way, I might know a bit. Only Jarvia's men know all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls and poof, gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough and you'll see. Now you want to buy something, or are we done? That's what I thought.
Thus, 5 copper, oh no. Whatever will I do?
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. I'm no fool. Nobody just wanders around in Dust Town. You're here looking for me, and I don't like it. You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you. Right.
No, I didn't even mention a tome or anything like that. And now you're dead. Proven receipt. Take that, we'll need that here in a minute.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help the poor cripple. What are you looking for? Know it? I lived it, my friend. And let me tell you, it's worse now than in my day. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barak died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Salraka. The Carta members keep them real tight. Now, how about that coin you promised? I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
This guy.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside? My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky. Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh? Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
I have heard much about the halls of the Dwarven King.
but the stories do it no justice. It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful. And have you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet, but they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's just go.
Okay.
Yes? Why's someone like you hanging about Dusttown so much? Nugs? Yes. They don't got much meat on them, but down here you can't be picky. Better than nothing. Nuggets? Lots of people sell them here in Dusttown. What for? You going to cook them up yourself? Yeah, I can find a nug for you. Could even get one from outside the city. Those ones in the deeps don't eat as much garbage. I don't know what they eat. They always seem healthier, you know, shiny coats, bright eyes. How much you giving me? Don't know. Depends on how big a one I catch. Give me some time. I'll hunt him down for you.
Alright. He is nug hunting now.
Spare a bit? Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout.
And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back.
Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him. You would do that? But why?
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at tapsters in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promised.
Alright. We gotta go back and do that. We gotta go back and do a few things here. Let's step in here.
Well, look what we have here. Jarvia said you were looking
Kill
for
some
trouble.
dusters.
Congratulations. You found it.
Warden senses tingling.
So I get the regular thug before the thug leader.
Don't kill me! Sonny ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all.
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Will you let me go now?
No! Don't kill me! Sonny ancestors! What a sweet bloody stone, look at them all.
Jarvia said you've been asking about. The base is below the city. Will you let me go?
No!
I'm not sure why I did that. That's an odd glitch for it to have, just to restart the conversation without that guy there. But hey, it's a perfect game, right? Nothing could ever be wrong. I'm sure that's entirely what it's meant to do. Yes. Come open chest for me. That is your entire purpose of being on this team, is to open chests. Being a secondary archer is good too, but Alright. So we're at half an hour now. Next time we will come in and do some of the side quests, and we'll go through this door and deal with Jarvia. Remember, hit the like button, the subscribe button, drop a comment. It all helps the channel grow, and I will see everyone next time.